Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're good to go. We're on air. Nice. So, this is not my normal type of game that I stream or record or review, but I just had to share this game because I wanted to really dive into it before I really set my opinion on this game, and I love it. I think this menu's amazing, the way they've done it. Like, you got all your gear, you got all your lures, all your lines and stuff. It's nice. It's one of the very few, actually, fishing games so far, because I like playing them, along with all my usual shooters and Call of Duty, Battlefield, Warframe, all of those. And they're one of the very few to get, like, soft plastics like this, like bottom baits. A lot of, like, if you play a lot of the Rapala or something, like games like the older 360 and stuff games, they don't really feature that. They always just feature their crankbaits or whatever they have, their jerkbait, whatever. They don't really feature this type of fishing. But enough of me talking. I'm just going to get into it real quick. My favorite place so far is Lake Boulder, because it's one of the most lakes that I like that are around where I am, and it's got two largemouth and smallmouth bass, which I am used to trying to go after. Let's just go to sunrise with the dynamic weather. See how this goes, because I like how they have the dynamic weather. Because I gotta say, I already said it's really well done. I like it. Now, there's some aspects I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but I'm saying there are aspects that could use some things, like how some presentations are done, and what else is there? Some more lure types there are needed, and the trolling motor could be worked on too. The trolling motor is not really animated yet, and I say that needs to come up and update, because I say that might not be too hard to do. Animate just the trolling motor going with wherever you point it would help. That would help you kind of guide you where you're going, because you have to watch this little thing down. So here we are. We started on this dock. You always start on a dock tournament or what? I'm pretty sure I have me just a 4-inch pencil bait on. Like I said, you can have a simple and a complex casting method, but like, the complex casting is actually harder in the game than actually casting is with real life, because it's a little trickier with controllers instead of with movements of your hands and arms and all instinct and all that junk. Further ado, let's get on the boat. This boat is one of the boats the boat you get as soon as you load up multiplayer. It's faster than than just the usual boat that you get, like your standard boat that you get. And if you get the deluxe edition, like I got, you get another boat. It's got like a glitter finish and camo with a 200 motor on it instead of a 150, but it goes the exact same speed, which in reality it wouldn't. It would not. Let's throw a popper. Oh, yep, there's the trolling motor. What to do about this casting style? I want to throw it across these lilies. Like I say, you got all these, all this stuff on your screen, which can be a little distracting, but you can, oh, I hit the wrong. Normally, before you do that, you can actually turn that off with the circle button if you're playing on PlayStation like I am. I think on Xbox it's B, and I don't know what it is on PC. Because I don't know if I'd want to do this with a keyboard. I feel like that would be a little bit tedious. Because at least with the triggers you get motion of how much you're reeling in at once, rather than just a button prompt. I noticed the thing with the popper too, the closer you get it, the less it likes to pop. Yeah, you can get into this, you can get into what your lures you're using. It actually has licensed product, which I like. You can do your different types of line. Yeah, I'm using like a 20-pound line because it's like, normally if you would like catch like a 6-pound bass, 12 would be all you need, but no, that's not what I meant to put on. But speak. Like it really strains your line if you have a 12-pound line and have like a 6-pound fish on. You do have first person, but it does need a fix. Like I said, a lot of these gameplay aspects, they're really nice for if you can actually catch fish. I don't think I'm really on a bunch of fish right now. I'm seeing a few on my graph, and there you go, I fucked up the cast. So when that happens is, you fuck up your cast. You, like, because you're supposed to not overpower it because you're not timing it right, so. I like how it's not a fish on every cast too, because I've seen Rapala games like that. I've played them. Like you can literally have it about midday, pouring the rain, grab a yellow crankbait, and you can go in one spot and hit them all day long. You don't even have to care where you throw. You're hitting fish. I'm starting to think these fish are moving a little slower than a buzz bait right now. I'll stop it once and see where I go. Nothing. One thing if you start playing this game, I advise one of the first things you get, because catching big fish and stuff like this will give you like a little bit amounts of DP, which is the currency, in-game currency, which I don't like that, but you can really get around it. You don't have to pay anything. I haven't paid anything yet. And for the deluxe edition, they give you a lot of bonus, so they give you quite a bit of it. So it's what you use to do your lures. You can do like clothing and appearance and stuff, which is nice, but you really don't need it. Like I'd rather just spin a... Oh, I caught a little bastard. Caught a little yellow perch on 1 pound. That's one of the other species I haven't caught here. So I say this little perch fest. What you can do is you can go into your map and you can actually fast travel to any of these points. These maps are usually huge, especially these this lake and the other lake with the bass on it. I already forgot the name. So sometimes that might be easier just to get in there and deal with a small load time rather than spend a while trying to go across the lake, because this boat will only go 50-mile-an-hour top. The fastest boat, which costs like 100,000 DP, is I think about it's 100,000. Yeah. All right, back on track with my thought, because I'm distracted because I've seen this rock formation. It goes about 80 or 70 or something like that. It's supposed to be a slim, sleek, fast bass boat. But one which which to me says you can really have one faster because of an experience. Because I like to fish in real life. I have fishing. I actually do have a rod. Like the rod I'm using in the game is a 13, just with the brand, and a 13 reel. I have a setup like it, just like it, which is really nice. Which is why I'm pretty much just using this rod and reel setup because I know it, and it's actually a really good bass setup. You can, because the reel is like 7-to-3 ratio. If you do not know what that means, it's basically how fast, like the ratio is how fast the reel spins. I think it's about a 7-to-3 is about the fastest you can get, which is like really, really fast. And I have hooked something big. Oh my god. I'm just fighting it with my drag right now. We'll turn it up a little bit. Oh my gosh, this fish is huge. It's got to be. Oh. He's pulling. This is a part where you gotta really pay attention. If you mess up and let that little red exclamation go without adjusting your drag or letting it give him a little bit of slack with your rod, he'll break off, and that'll be the end of that with that fish, which is also the strike system too. If you get a perfect strike like I did, most of the time they almost will never just come off on you. If you got a good strike, you have to watch yourself a little bit. But if you get a poor strike, that fish could come off any second, whether you're fighting him as careful as you can be, not even getting it near that red line. It'll just come off. But if you give it too much slack, that bar will go all the way down, and just, I think your fish can get off there too, because he just has too much slack and he can shake that hook. Kind of like how a fish jumps and they can shake that hook, which they can jump a lot in this game and not throw the hook, which is surprising to me, because most of the time if they'll jump, you really don't want them to, because they'll throw the hook that they have in their mouth, because it gets loose and you can't do nothing about it. And also you gotta wait for the fish to tire out before you can catch them, so you can be right here, which I can see as for like some like bigger fish. But for tournaments, oh man, it can be tedious for something like this. Like where you're, like the offline tournaments, you got about 20 minutes to fish, and you can spend about 2 to 3 minutes like this just absolutely hauling for a fish. And it could be the wrong species. And once you get a fish on, you can't like just cut your line and let them go. And oh my god, that is my personal best. On a 30-pound pike. Wow. And I lost my train of thought because that pike was just absolutely massive. And for experienced people watching this, looking for maybe any secrets that I have for this lake, good luck. Because I don't think this popper's doing me any good right now. I see one underneath it looking at it. I don't think he wants that. I think I might have too big of a popper on. For top water, I really recommend a clear for this lake at least. I might throw a good old honeycomb. I think that's one of the lures you get when you start. And then again, with the smaller lure, the smaller the fish that can hit it. With the larger lure, the bigger the fish can hit it. So it depends on what you're after. They got different lure sizes and the same color and everything. Let it sit for a minute. Just get back to it. When it starts getting close, I kind of just stop popping it. It doesn't really make a difference. Not many fish will hit it right up here the boat. Only ones I really had hit it right there at the edge of the boat is like a chain pickerel, which are like 2 or 3 pound fish, which is what I expect out of a little fish, just to be naive and hit it right there as you're trying to get it in. Get in this retrieve. I might as well. Oh, hello. I was just trying to reel that in. Alright, that works. They're like a moving retrieve right now rather than a slow retrieve, I guess. Well, that bottom bait was about as slow as you can get, but I think I picked up another pike. Because they'll hit these too. No, oh, a gar. That's not what I was expecting. 11 pound personal best. There we go. A lot of personal best today. Because I want to, like my buzz bait. I know my popper just caught me a fish, but I thought I had bought a swim bait not too long ago. Oh, I got my rattle traps and got some frogs I can throw. There we go. I want to try out a spinner bait here, see if they're hitting a spinner. I notice sometimes if they're hitting that buzz bait really good, they will nail that spinner. I've caught about a 10-pound bass up in a bunch of cover on this spinner bait after I just got finished throwing a buzz bait through there, because I got it up and I watched all them fish just look up. I didn't look over and I just threw it right down right in front of their face, and they just big old pounder, just big old slauncher, just nailed the fire out of it. You see what I mean when I said earlier the trolling motor don't move? It's pretty much at the the pointing left position, even though it's still going straight. I want to get up here on this, and I want to cast about this way. I want to run this spinner up from it. What has happened? I don't even know. That confused me. Is there just something there that I can't see from here? Yeah, that is a first time. Unless there's a bug I just found. Okay, it's developers, get on it. Let's try to side cast and see if that does me any good. I guess I can't get too close to the island. Cause I ain't even got my trolling motor up. This is the only piece of the cover that I know out here. Might try up here off this bank, I guess. I don't know why, but I see some trees kind of sticking down in the water and some rocks over there. I just kind of, them rocks is where I throw a jig. I wish they had jigs in this, like bass jigs. Man, that'd be so cool to have bass jigs. I'd like to see the game update where you have bass jigs and you can select your trailers and such. Just give your overall presentation a good one. Okay, I will stop the water about here. Okay, yeah, you also got the cast types. You got the overhead. You got your side cast for throwing under stuff, and you also have your pitch, like if you have like a soft plastic like a sink bait or just anywhere you want to get real close without making a big splash like this will, like when overhead casting, you got that too, which won't spook the fish, but I'll give an overall presentation. I want to get up here. I don't know if that's just me or I see a pretty good looking almost log sticking in that water. I need to get closer, but I'll work my way there. Actually, I think I'm going to move spots. As much as this place appeals to me, I think I'm going to haul on somewhere else, because I don't normally fish this side of the lake. I really don't. I normally fish up towards the north end. I say a lot of these points have good bass, and like I say, those structures would be nice. This is more of a structure fishing lake, because I really haven't been able to find a lot of fish out here in the open. Like, oh, we got a grass patch. Is it that, or is it a little island? Only problem with sunrise is that it's dark, so, oh yeah. It's a little island, I think. Yeah. Let's give it a few casts in here, see what's in here. Because I'm really searching this water for any type of fish. So I'm going to throw different types of lures that might be to more of a fish appeal. Because I've seen what muskie are hitting, or I mean pike are hitting right now, and they're not really. They're hitting more on the popper and this bottom on this creature bait. I'll let it fall. Okay, that's only 8 feet of water, so it's not real deep. Get up here. That's probably gonna go. Yeah, it's gonna go up that 3 in shallow range, then go back down. I'm only in 1 foot of water. I don't know what's in this water, but I hope it's something big. That'll bite too. That's what I gotta worry about. I gotta find the bass. I think all these bass are gonna be towards. Okay, I'm already up. Up towards these lily pads up north. That's where I normally find them. There's a good point. I found I've caught my biggest bass off of a point up north. Towards the east side of the... if this is all north-south, like how the map is right, I would be more towards the northeast side of the lake that I caught my biggest bass on. Like all this, I haven't really fished before. Like, I believe this is a nice drop off. I might try this point up here. Fish are about mid-depth, so this would be like a nice swim bait area. Okay, yeah, I'm at 40 foot. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the spinnerbait, because I say I don't need this right now. Let's do like a shiner, kind of like a shad color. See if they're liking a shad color right now. That's what they might be out, what these bass might not be feeding on here. Give a constant crank. Let's see what's happening. Because where I'm sitting about 82 foot water. I'm only cranking about, what, not even that deep. Oh, well, that would be nice if I forget sometimes that these don't switch over your rods immediately as soon as you change the lure. Like, it would make sense if it did. So now I might actually do me good with a... Now I'm going about 5 foot. There was some fish off this point. I've seen them on my graph, so I might be okay throwing this right now, but this ain't really getting much as deep as I want it to be. I don't think I'm really getting anything off of it. It is a bit deep here. I'm about 56 foot. Now there is a creek up this way, it says. I might go up here and fish this. Let's try up this creek and maybe we might find a few good points and logs to fish off of. I might do that. This point might have some good fish. Let's start here. Activated trolling motor. I don't think my old shiner is going to do us any good here. If anything, I think I might do the swim bait as my old. I'd really like to have in this game, what would you call it? This thing sinks way too good. Oh, that's because I'm at 2 foot. That would help if I was not at 2 foot. More like a search bait, yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. Be nice if this worked more like a fluke. I think the buzzmate might do me good right here. Cross. Let's get more into that strike zone. There we go. Not the best position, but it'll work. I really haven't had much buzzbait so far in this morning. So I'm thinking I might need to take off away from this buzzbait and throw something else that's top water. I think I have an idea. Now go with popper. Let's throw the spook and see how it goes. Because I think I had one hit on the spook earlier when I was getting everything set up and making sure my controllers and stuff was full on battery. Poor strike. That blows. Yeah, the spook worked. That's what it was. I'm throwing the wrong lure. Oh, that looks like a chain pickerel. Yeah, I bet you that's what that is. Yep. It's got that black mark on the eye. 4 pound. Let's get back at him. I'm gonna move. Oh, I gotta straighten out my... There's a lot of fish right around here. There's a lot on my graph. Holy crap. See if I can get anything else. Oh, they're gone. There's one. The big one at the top of the graph right now. Not that time. I say a couple more casts right up this bank. I might be able to get a big old slauncher. Stop. Okay, let's go. Stop. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's a gar. I can see it. Go. Stop. Go. I feel like this is... Like they like this, but I feel like I'm throwing the wrong color right now. This is the only spook I have right now. I thought I was going to overcast that, to be honest. We'll just jump. There we go. I landed him. Oh, he might be big. He might be big. Oh. I think I got a smallmouth on. There we go. There we go. This is what I want. I want me a big old bass on this. Bring her in, bring her in, bring her in. This is what I've been after. Where's the fish here? Ooh. I got 20-pound line on. This is like... And this is a fight. Holy shit. This either got a big fish or my reel's bad. Either one. This line just sucks. I'd like to turn up my dragon powerhouse. Oh my god. But Jesus, he's got a pull on him. This has got to be a smallie. For how aggressive this fish is being, yeah. This has got to be a smallie. I bet it's going to be a big old smallie. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. 6 pounds. Yeah! Personal best. There we go. Wonderful fish. Beautiful fish. Hmm. I still got some of this inlet to go, but I think they're more on this point. We'll get in a little more. I'm gonna work the bank like I actually do when I bass fish, instead of sitting here in one spot. Because most of the time when you bass fish, at least when I do it, we're keeping up and moving. Until we find the fish and stuff, then we're on them like wildfire. But I'm trying to find me more fishing spots right now, more than just what I already know. There we go. This one may not be as big. I don't know, I'm absolutely trying to powerhouse them right now. Oh, my drag's down too, that's probably why. Oh, he jumped. Oh, no. Jumping sets a fear in me that he's just gonna throw the hook. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Oh, oh. Come on now, come on now. It's like fighting that, oh, yep, there we go. I found me a smallie spot. Holy shit. It's a 5-pounder. I found where a lot of largemouth are. But these smallies are up here off this point like crazy. Doing it to the side is a little bit tougher. I wish I can control how hard that pulled, because that sucks just a little bit. Let's get up there where that grass is in the water. See if there's a big old one hiding in there. Run it right by him, right in front of him. See if he'll come out of there. There might. Stop for a second. I think I might have moved away from the smallies. Or not. Oh, that was fast. Well, there's a crappie. He's a little 2-pounder. Let's put him back in the water. Be a nice one to put back in there. I saw there's a few smallies in there too. I might throw this one more time. There we go. Oh, that is a beautiful position to cast to. Please tell me there's going to be one in here that's just going to nail that, because I want one of them big smallmouth to hit it. See if I can get over a 6-pound smallie. It was about yesterday, about 2 days ago. I found me a good walleye spot, but something just missed it. But I'm gonna get a move on, or else I'm gonna be on this bank all day long. They're definitely in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move deeper in this channel. 'Cause I was fishing into that hole there. Okay. Alright. Let's see if there's anything back here. Oh, there's a bunch of grass around here. Ooh. There's not a lot of much back here. I'm only at 22 foot of water. We'll try something though. Good thing that the boat turns on a dime. So is good old green pumpkin creature out there. Oh, it's still falling. I haven't let it fall yet. So it really is about to drop off right there. I don't know if there really be anything much at the bottom here. Yeah, I don't think there would be. Not really getting a lot here. See if there's any other structures around this corner. Okay, lily pads. Okay. I'm gonna throw... Earlier when I was at the smallmouth, I probably should have tried my swim bait, see if they would have hit that, because I really didn't try it well earlier. If I find a few more here, I might try it, see if I can... Oh, that's a little one though. You shouldn't get off. There we go. That's a little perch. I say a perch color, like that gold, would be a great color to throw in like a swim bait here. That's a lot of what they have around here is that perch. I noticed they got the perch and the crappie would be good. Something for them to bite on. So I know I got that gold swim bait. I might actually switch to that. The swim bait instead of that one color, because the other is more of a shad color. Which might work, but I haven't really had a lot of luck on a like more of a shad color or a baitfish color than a actual like perch and frog color here. So, because that one I had, that's more of a perch color right there. Is what I believe more. So I got this gold swim bait. Because yeah, because this is more of a, they're both swim baits. It's just the difference is a soft and hard. I actually bought a swim bait yesterday. If I can find it. It's right here. I bought me, I think, I bought me a Bass Pro Shops XPS fork tail hard swim bait. It's about a bluegill or crappie color, more of a crappie color. It's about 4.5 inches in length. I really haven't had one, and I've seen a lot of people get luck with like harder swim baits like that. For soft swim baits, I always use flukes. I forgot to take off my damn pencil bait. It's okay, I'll do one good retrieve on it real quick. If I get a big bite on it, I'll take it. I'll just reel it in. Since there was a perch in here, I might try it. It's hitting that bottom. I don't like that. Give it that twitch motion. I really could do that some bit better. Let's try out of here towards the edge of this rather than straight in it, because I know bass like to hide on the edge. They're nice ambush predators. If there was, you know, bigger than 9 foot. Yeah, this ain't helping me. So I'd say I should use it somewhere else in about deeper water. It sinks too fast. I want to try this grass real quick and see if there's any good bass up in this. Because what you want to scope all this out for, if you feel like doing any tournaments, or if you're just trying to catch fish to get you towards that nice juicy score. Let's see. Cast out that way. I'm at about 7 foot. That's deeper. It's really hard to keep it off this shallower waters until about right here. And your line's short enough to keep it off the middle ground. I'd say this ain't gonna go too well. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to edge up to here, get more along this edge. I'm going to pitch, I'm going to cast out that way a few times, and I'm going to cast in this corner. I'm going to pitch in this corner with my coochie bait. Alright, cool. Oh, that's a walleye. That's a walleye. It looks like a big walleye, too. Holy crap. Come here, big boy. Come here. Come here. Come here, big boy. Ooh. Struggling with me. It's a struggle bus. He is a big one. Oh my gosh, he's fighting forever. Come on now. Come on.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Damn. Finally. Holy crap. The thing is huge. Oh my god. 11 pounds. Damn. I'm going to give it a little break right here. The stream's still going to go, but we're going to give it a little bit of a break be right back. Alright, we're back here. Alright, what I'm gonna do is, now after that big monster, I'm gonna pitch right into there. Oh, there's a rock there, but that's 7 foot, wow. There's gotta be some good fish in there. Right in this corner pocket. There he is. I knew it. I found me some walleye. I was expecting some bass be up in here. I don't really walleye fish. I don't really think I've ever really been like strictly walleye fishing. But there he is. Wow. Huge. Oh, wow. Yeah. Monstrous. I found a walleye love hole, but it's not really what I'm after right now. I'll put this up and we're gonna head north. We're gonna head. Today you can't really go first person when you go in the boat, because that would be nice. I don't think there's a way of doing that. Right there is where I put all the smallies at. I remember that. Game tends to lag. I think it like loads area by area. I see a bunch of, on my graph, looks like a bunch of little islands up here. Oh, there's a grass bank. Oh my goodness gracious, I did not know this was here. Okay, I want to get up here and work this. Because that would be nice to work it. Just working about here. Let's do my pencil bait, because I know that's what these fish want right now for this top water, which I am throwing. I'm gonna give a good cast up in here. See how distant water it is over there, how deep it is. Alright, I'm at 12 foot, so about mid level. I might change up to the popper here. Let's see. I don't really use a spoon. A rattle trap wouldn't be right. Do a whaler, and then for my this instead of my creature, I'm gonna throw on my watermelon. Boop. Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, I just read it wrong. Okay. I'm gonna fish this and see what I can, if there's anything across all this. I would say there would be. Like, there's just have to be a few fish in this. This is golden. Might be towards the light side right now. I might have cast too much into those weeds right now. Or not. There we go. I'll land it just perfect. Because I'm not really, yeah, there's one fish on my graph. But I'm not really seeing them yet. There we go, I might try them now. Oh, I messed up my cast. Pop, 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 pop. And I can't get them to hit here at all. I don't think these are bass or anything here that like this. those fails, it's the worm. Oh, it's a gar. That might be why I couldn't pick any of them up. No wonder. £9. I feel like I need the buzzbait back. Let's try this. I feel like this is a better area for the buzzbait than it is a popper. That's just my personal opinion.